All right, I'm here with Colonel Owens from the Lee County Sheriff's Department, and of course this time of year we're always talking about safety tips and some tips on how folks can get out if they're out shopping, if they're out doing a lot of things outside this time of year. You've got some tips this morning on what they can do to remember to keep their doors locked, especially their car doors.
Yeah, it seems like this is something we talk about on a regular basis, and it is because it's a reoccurring thing. One of the things that I came up with was, you know, ask your kids to help you do this. Mm-hmm. Reward them for helping remind you, lock the doors on the car, get the keys, lock the doors on the house, and things like that. You can do little things to reward them. Mm-hmm. You know, buy them a toy or something like that. Or
this time of year, they're always
give them some kind of candy or something like that.
So on the good side of Santa.
Yeah. So get them to help you do that, and you also want to make sure that you know, just as you lock your doors, when you get in your car, you buckle up. When you get out of your car, you unbuckle. Make sure you have your keys and everything. When you do that, make sure that you lock your doors at home and set the alarm and everything. If you get someone to help you do that, help remind you to do that, sooner or later, just like getting in the car and buckling up, it becomes a habit that you can make it into a game if you want. You can make it into a game of okay, if you remind me this time, I'll remind you next time. Make it fun and get the kids involved with it and things like that. So that helps you remember to lock up, and especially lock the doors, because we have had some lately. We've got them on video. We've asked for help trying to identify the people. Y'all have shown it here on Fox. And so it is a reoccurring thing, and we want to get everyone to get in that mindset, especially right now with the holidays here.
All right. Okay, well, good things to remember. And we'll talk more with you in just a few minutes. We'll give you some more tips on things you can do to stay safe this holiday season. Kelly, over to you. All right, welcome back to Good Day. Back with Colonel Owens from Lee County Sheriff's Department. And of course, we're talking about helpful hints and things that you can do to keep doors locked, keep yourself and things safe this time of year during the holiday season. We got a couple more tips. What are they?
Yeah, you and I were talking about it. Kids don't like to go to bed all the time on time, or when we would like for them to go. So why don't you make them a part of making sure that you've got your doors locked and things like that. So prolong their little bedtime for a few minutes, make it one of their nightly chores before they go to bed. So let you stay up just a little bit later, but you got to help me. Let's make sure the car doors are locked. Let's make sure the house doors are locked and windows and things like that. So they'll get enjoyment out of that because they get to stay up a little bit later. So make that part of their nightly chores before they go to bed and get them involved with that. And then the other thing that we were talking about is we looked at keys, the word keys, and thinking about what's the word keys really telling us. And what we came up with was keep everything of yours safe.
Okay.
Makes
sense.
If you think about that, you hold them in your hands. I want to keep everything of mine safe, so let's lock everything up with it. So. We looked at those things and feel like that if you can get someone, especially your children or spouse or significant other, on a buy-in to help me remember to lock this up or do this, that will help you remember, and you can trade off something like give them some kind of special candy or something that they like, or a bedtime snack or something like that. So that helps you get everything locked up and secured around the house before you go in for the evening.
All right. And, you know, maybe sometimes you might forget some of those presents in the car overnight, so you may want to help them have you do that as well.
Sure.
Make sure to bring those presents in when you do your shopping. And of course,
yeah, you know they're going to do that.
Yeah, you got to be kind of creative with how you do that, you know. You send them outside to make sure all the presents are out of the car. They may end up finding some of their own.
Yeah, shaking.
You know,
what's this?
Exactly. All right. Well, certainly good things to think about this time of year, and good ways to keep yourself a little bit more careful as we make our way throughout the holidays. Thanks, Colonel Owens, for coming in this morning. We're going to go on over to Kelly.